So, how are those New Year's resolutions working out for you? Welcome to Career Ending Opportunities. I'm Simon Knapp. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, consider subscribing. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. How you doing? You've probably set and broken New Year's resolutions fairly regularly, probably every year, in the last 5 years, 10 years. How many? Let me know how many years you failed down in the comments below. What tends to happen is you decide you're going to be the next top athlete, you're going to run every day, and then something like today rocks around where it's 16 Fahrenheit, roughly -9 Celsius for cash, and you decide that you're not going out running. That would be crazy. Or you decide that you're going to upload videos consistently to YouTube multiple times a week and be the next big star. Not going to happen. Brackets down here. And you end up watching Netflix and watching a show that you've seen over and over again and is kind of a guilty pleasure. I've done it. This dad bod here doesn't build itself by running every single day and eating well consistently. And according to Strava, yesterday, January 12th, is the day that the majority of people have already given up or broken their New Year's resolutions. As a population, we last 12 days. That make you feel proud. I've set new goals this year. I won't waste your time by sharing them with you, but my intuition says these 3 steps will help you with the goals that you are going to set or you have set and actually get to the end of 2020 with those goals completed, or at least the promises that you made intact. Number 1, this is a big one. Work out what the hell you want. The idea of affirmations and long 5-10 year plans always seemed kind of daft to me. I always thought you never know what life's going to throw you or who you're going to be in 5 years, so planning today seems like a waste of time. But the older, and I don't want to say wiser, but the older I get, the more benefit I actually get from this idea. And it's great to have a plan, but you can't start building a plan until you actually know what you want the end goal to be. Saying that I'm going to get fit, that's not really tangible. What do you want to do? You want to be able to run a marathon at the end of 2020? That'd be cool. Smaller goals, you want to be able to run a 10K or a 5K or just be able to walk to the refrigerator without getting out of breath. No, actually, that's not me. That implies that that's me. I might cut that. So even if your goal for 2020 is just a stepping stone to your real end game, think about it. Think long and hard about it. Now move to step 2. So once you have your goals for 2020 locked down, it's important to start working on that wonderful plan of yours. How are you going to get from the start to the finish and achieve everything that you've set out for the year? Again, spend some time, work out actual step-by-step how you're going to get to your goal. Remember that military truism, of course, that no plan survives first contact with the enemy, and accept that whatever plan you make today may have to be adapted throughout the year as you progress. The nice thing about having a plan, and especially by breaking it down step by step, is that it gives you something to do some, I want to say like accounting or some accountability testing, where you can say, I wanted by March to reach this goal and I haven't. Or I've got through 5 steps out of 10 and we're already in December and it's all going horribly wrong. Basically, having a thorough plan with steps makes the whole thing easier to audit as you progress throughout the year. 3, and this is actually the most useful for me, is declare your goals to somebody else and have them hold you accountable. It doesn't matter if this other person is doing something similar to you or if they're just content in their own little bubble right now. Find a friend, a family member, partner that is willing to check in on you and basically give throughout the year. Take this plan. By having my step-by-step plan from before and actually having it written down and shareable, I can have my wife check in to see how much progress I've actually made. And that's something we're going to do this year because we have a lot going on. Having an accountability partner, if anything, guilts you into getting stuff done so that you, when you are held accountable, you don't look like a massive jackass for doing nothing. And 4, just freaking start. Get started with this. Whatever you're trying to do this year, you can sit and ponder it, or you can say you were gonna start it, but you haven't yet, so maybe the life will get in the way. Or you can just start today. Just start doing it. Let me know what you're gonna do. Let me know what you're gonna start and when you want to have achieved your goals down in the comments. Let's go from there. Let's start this year strong. We've already had the first 2 weeks where those pithy goals that you set have fallen by the wayside. Now is the time to real hunker down and focus on the rest of 2020 and see what we can achieve. Thanks for stopping by. I've been Simon Knapp. This has been Career Ending Opportunities. If you've liked the video, consider subscribing. A like and a comment would be appreciated as well. I will see you again next week. Bye-bye.